Hey, how's it going, guys? Alright, I'm D-Rock Studios here. Alright. Glad to be in the house, alright? God's blessings are all over the place, and I just wanted to share some with you. Had a morning off, and God's just all over the place doing his work. He's got my son in a position where his mom is asking for more time with him, and it's allowing me to get to the point in my life where I can actually do some things in the studio and do the things that God's called me to do. And one of those gifts that he's given me is I have this great ability to play poker. And I've not gotten a chance to play very often, but this morning I got a chance to go play a tournament, and God blessed me with the opportunity to chop on the final table. And so yeah, it was nice. I made some money, and I had a lot of fun and met some cool people and just really enjoying what I'm doing in my life. And God's got me in this place where I'm able to put my faith in him and trust in him that my gifts, I need to use those. And so I'm recognizing where I'm able to put myself in positions where I'm not actually being perceived as, oh, I'm not taking care of what I'm doing, to go out and play cards at the casino. Because a lot of people have judged me for that. And it's like, all right, well, at the same time, I'm also really gifted in this ability. So why would I not do something I'm really gifted in, other than that's the devil talking in my ear? So I got to pick up my feet and go walk forward with the grace of God, knowing that he's walked in front of me to do all these things he's called me to do. And so it's just a blessing. I also need to share that about 2 weeks ago, he also blessed me with the opportunity to go out and play a tournament. And I played my best, and I did really well. I got down to the final table, and I had the opportunity to chop, and I had the chip lead. And a lot of people, everyone else at the table wanted to do a chop. But it made sense for me to be like, all right, let me just ask for a little bit more. And because I had 33% of the chips. And so I looked at it as, all right, God's given me this blessing. Let's say, all right, if everyone gave me another $10 out of the 300 they were looking to chop at, that seemed fair to me to be able to walk with that extra $50 or $40 from the other four players that were still in. And they didn't see things the same way, and we played 5 more hands, and I ended up winning. And so God blessed me with winning the tournament, and then this week, today, I ended up winning again. I look at it as a win anytime you chop. And so 2 tournaments in a row, I've been really blessed to have God with me, just showing his power and what he does when he restores you and you look to him and all that you do in your calling. And so I just have another story, because yesterday I had a test of faith where my dog ran away. And in doing that, it taught me a lot, because I was on my way out the door to take my son to his mom's house, and I didn't have the opportunity but to drive around the neighborhood one time to look for her. And I just had to pray that God had his hand on her and that she would get home safely. And sure enough, I go up to Cortero, drop my son off, and by the time I come out of the house, there's a message, actually 2 messages for me. And one was my friend who was looking for the dog, and the other one was Pima Animal Control. And someone had actually actually didn't turn her in, but called Pima Animal Control and said they were willing to hold on to her until I called him. And so I met this amazing person who found my German Shepherd yesterday, Lexi, and he also is a German Shepherd owner. And this was just this amazing thing that God has put into plan, because I recognize he's also a musician and a guitarist, and I'm like, man, I think that in the future I might work with this guy. But at the same time, he also did a really amazing thing and looked out for my dog for me. She got her back home safely, and that was just God working in a huge way. And on my faith, I had no anxiety about the entire situation. This is the 3rd time that she's ran away since I've moved into this house, in a month and a half. And so it was just a blessing to be able to have my dog returned home safely. And in this entire process, I started writing a song about it, because that's just what God has gifted me to do also, is the ability to share stories, write how his hand is on everything, and now share those with the world. And so I've got this song. I like to think it's pretty amazing because it's just from a deep place where I had no choice but to turn to God to figure out the situation in front of me with my dog missing. And so, yeah, here it is. I call this, it's not even done yet. This is just the first verse. I call it Lead the Way. So. My dog is on the run. What has the Lord done? Oh, my dog is on the run. Dog is on the run. What has the Lord done? Oh, what has He done? Oh, my dog is on the run. Lexi ran away. All I can do is pray. Lord, won't you bring her back safely home? But she's nowhere to be found, and the rain is pouring down. Lexi's on the other side of town. You see, God has a plan, and it's in His hands. Yeah, we want to do things our own way. Life is in His hands, and no one's stop His plan. Yeah, we still wanna do things our own way. Well, that's it for today, guys. I'll be bringing that song to you probably in the next month or so once I kind of get it finished up and doing some writing. But hey, keep your inspiration focused on God, and He can help you do anything. And like I said, this was all inspired by events over the past couple days. I mean, yesterday my dog ran away, and yeah, she's back safely home now and happy, and I can't tell you how much God's got His hand in my life, and I just want to share that with you and be an inspiration. So God bless. Have a great day, guys.